what we can about this new development. We go above and beyond headlines with Mr. Rio himself. Sir, good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Pia, thank you for inviting me. Good evening.
Yes. Well, Yusek Rio, May 21 pa po yung exchange of messages nyo with Manny Kaintik. And you say decisions made by IATF were impacted specifically by this, trouble you had with Kaintik. Can you explain more?
Yes, May 21, during that time, I, as the Undersecretary for Operation, was working on a system preparing our country for the June 1 opening of the ECQ. No? If you remember, Pia, we had the longest ECQ during that time, no? From March 15
Yes.
to June 1. Uh, that time should have been, we should have taken care of preparing the systems needed so that when we open movements of our people, uh, we can reduce the surging up of the curve, the pandemic curve. And there are only three things that we have to remember: testing, tracing, and treatment in isolation. No?
Treating.
So we were preparing on that. We have improved in testing and in treating, no? But our poorest link is still contact tracing. Because if you cannot trace
Yes.
people
Well,
with the virus, faster than the virus can spread, nothing. It's quite impossible to bring down the curve, no, to zero.
yes.
And
Well,
other
sir,
countries
can you
have
tell
done
us
it.
more about
Other
your
countries have done it.
proposal? Yeah, yes. Can you tell us, sir, more about your proposal that you say that Yusek Kaintik didn't exactly entertain, no? We're just given a general description, no? This will centralize the data, for example. But what is
Okay.
it
Yes.
that uh, what is it about?
Well, yes. Actually, that time, the interagency task force has already officially selected Stay Safe as the uh, tracing apps. No, we have no objection there, but we are saying that alone, at least in this near future, Stay Safe cannot do it alone because Stay Safe needs that to be downloaded on smartphones, no, and it must be on
Yes.
GPS. Therefore, connectivity is needed. But what we said is that why not have a platform that will have all apps,
Consolidate
available
everything, no?
apps, yes, and then have an integrated platform so that all this will supplement Stay Safe. No, that is where
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
interagency task force said no, only one. And so we were left with that option, only
Mm-hmm.
one.
Okay.
But until
Yes.
now, Stay Safe is still a
Oh,
work
Yusek,
in
I remember
progress.
we talked about this. Yes, I remember Yusek Rio when we spoke more than a month ago. We talked about this. You did mention this, and the question now is that you're with the private sector, and it is your group. Am I correct? COVID-19 Central Advocacy Group that is proposing this, that has this system, that presented this system to the IATF.
Yeah, when Mayor Magalong was appointed as the contract tracing czar, we gave him a system, no, not as similar as what we had before, but something that would work, no, while Stay Safe is still not effective yet, no, and Mayor Magalong, of course, we said even if only for a proof of concept, so that we can prove that the system will work. So Magalong has, of course, to get the approval of the interagency task force, and again, that is where we were not. Uh, our
Yes.
proposal again
Well,
was not
yes.
approved.
Oh, sinabi po ninyo doon sa inyong message that ASEC Manica Intik, who we did try to secure an interview with, no, for tonight, later at 7 p.m. for the 7 p.m. newscast, news.ph, you did say that he did block this effort. Exactly how did he do this?
Well, he is the head.
And why do you call him a gatekeeper because of that?
No, he is the head of the sub technical working group of the interagency task force. It is, well, that's what I call a gatekeeper. No, he uh, well, approve or disapprove whatever apps that can be used by the interagency task force. No, so he's stuck with stay safe, even if until now it has not been effective. No, in other words, people are already saying, "Oh, magkuha na tayo, chismis brigade for contact tracing." Imagine that, because until now we have no
Okay.
effective app, no, and that is what stay safe is supposed
All
to
right.
be 5 months ago, but it is still work in progress. No,
Right.
then
Okay.
why Kaintik must answer that?
Yes.
Why? And Pia, of course,
All right. Well, we
did
have that same
I?
question for him. Yes, we have that same question for him also, sir. Unfortunately, we've run out of time now. I wish we could
Yes,
spend more time with you, and unfortunately, Manika Intik has not responded to our request for an interview. But former
thank you.
DICT USEC Elieso Rio, sir, thank you very much for being with us. Hope to speak to you again very soon. Salamat po, sir.